Hi everyone, welcome to this week's News Dabs for the Cannabis MultiMedia Network. I'm Jimmy Young. We look at all the news in the emerging cannabis industry from around the world to our home state here in Massachusetts and pick out some of the more interesting news dabs for you. For instance, yes, I'd like a delivery of 1/8 of flour, 50 milligrams of cartridge, and a few nuggets of edibles to go, please. Now, as a medical card holder, you've been enjoying delivery for a while, but now it looks like doorstep delivery of adult use of cannabis should be coming to fruition and to your door before the end of the calendar year. The Cannabis Control Commission in Massachusetts voted 4-1 on the framework of how the delivery program will start in Massachusetts. It looks like these special licenses will be strictly for delivery of products from already existing adult use stores like Caroline's in Uxbridge or any of the other 14 dispensaries of adult use products around the state. Any undelivered product must be returned to the shop at the end of the day. The Commission hopes that the barrier to entry will be easier for those who have been impacted the most by the failed war on drugs. You'll still need to get a car, a commercial license for that car, install the improved lock boxes in that car, but that's still a lot less than the cost of trying to open a dispensary. Commissioner Shalene Title said, exclusive access to lower-cost licenses will allow prospective entrepreneurs who aren't necessarily well-connected or privileged with unlimited resources to have a fair chance. Now, the final vote should come in mid-May. Well, it was certainly a good week to sell weed in Massachusetts, and it was all related to that 4/20 holiday date on the calendar. We checked the Massachusetts Adult Use Tote Board for last week, and there was 3 $1 million daily totals surrounding that 4/20 holiday, with the day before coming in at $1.6 million, helping the week to chalk up a total of $7,589,206 in sales. The total since adult use sales started in November in Massachusetts is now up to $96,288,090, and don't forget the 36 cents. Speaking of money, it seems that cannabis and money do go hand in hand now. Anybody have a PAX vaporizer? Many think they are the best for vaping flower. Well, they now have the record for the most money raised by investors. That total is $420 million for PAX. They are based in San Francisco. Back here in New England, the great state of Maine issued its first adult use cannabis laws and guidelines. And if you aren't from the state of Maine, you will have to wait in line. They will start making licenses available for cultivation subject to the approval of the municipalities where they are located. And one final news dab today, and we go just north of the border to Canada to learn about Choom. A new retail license was granted by the Alcohol and Gaming Commission of Ontario to a store on that Ontario side of Niagara Falls. Choom, like the 420 group in California, was inspired by a group of Honolulu, Hawaii buddies during the 1970s. Choom, and in their press release, explains it's the mission of evoking the spirit of the original Choom gang to cater to the Canadian adult use market with the ethos of cultivating good times. Choom is focused on delivering an elevated customer experience. I don't make this stuff up. Anyway, remember, it's a whole new world of weed out there. That's News Dabs for this week. I'm Jimmy Young for the Cannabis Multimedia Network. Go to cmn.com. And now, once again, some cannabis-friendly events in the Boston area over the next week or so.